everyone, today is a super exciting day for me because I'm collaborating with Emma from Mama Lena, who has an amazing YouTube channel. She lives in London with her little family and is 100% committed to living at peace with her children and with the earth. We are both doing a video today all about living simply. We've both tried to choose the most accessible ways that people can bring a little bit more simplicity, a little bit more compassionate living into their life. And so I really hope that you'll head over to her channel. There's going to be a link below and check out her video, which I know 100% is going to be next level good. 10 seems like a lot until you get cracking. This is a mixture of philosophical and practical ways to live more simply. Number one, I reckon this is the biggest one. It's the one that I think could really change the world and could really affect our levels of consumption, and that is practice radical gratitude. One of the big guys on this is David Steindl-Rast. He's a monk. Monks can say a lot of good things, I think, actually. And this monk is big into gratitude. He reckons that we should take stock at certain points throughout our whole day and just notice what's going on and just breathe out little prayers of thanks. I guess essentially it's a form of kind of grateful mindfulness or whatever, but it's been really helpful for me because I have a very busy brain. I'm often thinking about the next thing that's coming up or my next kind of creative idea, and doing this has really helped me be much more present and has literally flooded my body several times of like this sense of abundance and gratitude. And I really think that if we all practice this, we'd have much less of a hunger for new stuff, because essentially the reason we buy things isn't because we need them, it's because we believe we need them because there's some kind of hole inside of us that needs to be filled. So by practicing radical gratitude, we're just giving thanks for all the amazing things that we already have, and we're rewiring our brain to be thankful for what we've got rather than pining after some big expensive gadget that our next door neighbor has. So that's number one. Okay, number two is very mundane. Replace all of your cleaning products with baking soda and vinegar. You know, you really don't need bottle after bottle after bottle of cleaning stuff. Baking soda, or bicarbonate of soda as they call it in the UK, and apple cider vinegar are super duper effective cleaning products that will get rid of nearly everything. We're really being sold up the river by being told to get Mr. Jeffel or whatever his name is. Toxic, nasty crap. Ugh. You know, they reckon that cleaning products have the same bad impact on our lungs as a lifetime of smoking. There's research new out this year that reveals how toxic all those spray bottles are. So do yourself a real beautiful favor. Get rid of it all. Don't pour it away because it just ends up in the sea, but make a big cesspit in your garden and pour it all in, and then like maybe burn some herbs or something over it. Just kidding. Just get some baking soda, clean with that. Awesome. Okay, number three, a little bit random. Get a hobby. Get in touch with your inner child, your little inner artist, we've all got one, and nurture that little thing. Because this is also about trying to nurture your inside so that you're not having to go internet shopping in order to fulfill yourself. So in the last couple of years, I've taken up watercolors, the ukulele, writing bad poetry. I do it all. And I love having hobbies because it's a way for me to play and have fun, and I really notice that it makes me much less interested in any of the things people try and sell me to bring me happiness. Instead of going on Amazon and just looking at my cart, I just like play Lisa Loeb on the ukulele and suddenly I get like a big burst of happiness again. Try and make it like a low-tech hobby as well, you know, like feminist cross-stitch or something. Okay, number four, rebel against all adverts. Like literally, when they come on, block your ears and go blah, 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 blah. And not just adverts, but Instagram accounts, magazines, anything that is filled with stuff that says, you need this, you should buy this will make you happy. Oh look, new pair of shoes. Oh look, new top. Instagram is very much like that at the moment, and I highly recommend that you just delete or unfollow people that make you feel bad and make you feel like you need to buy some stuff in order to be a better person. That's essentially the true nature of ads. and Instagram accounts that run a lot of ads. So just, you know, get rid of it all. Don't buy the magazines, use Netflix instead of television. Go blah 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 when YouTube shows you adverts that you can't skip. I'm really sorry about that. I wish it didn't do it. Just blah. And take control of your media. Say, I'm going to use this consciously. Anything that is making me want to buy more stuff, I'm just not going to engage. Okay, number 5 is stop giving presents, gifts. But like not fully, just choose something different. So instead of going to the shop and buying a toy, give an experience instead, or maybe write them a story, or, you know, Granddad once made a whole book for Juno about cats, and it had photos and he'd written a little story, and it was maybe like her most loved present. Second only to the mud kitchen we gave her for her 4th birthday last year. You can see a link around here or maybe down there. I have asked thousands and thousands of people what their most memorable gifts were when they were kids, and I've brought it all together. It's in a blog post which I'll also link to, and I made a little video about it which might be up here or might be down there, and it's got lots of ideas. Okay, number 6. Consider paring down your beauty regime. Some of you might know, I mean, it's not a very good video, but I haven't washed my hair for like 6 years now with shampoo. I tend to use stuff that is sitting in my pantry for everything. That's my hair and my face and my body. Eggs, for example, make an amazing shampoo, as does rye flour. I use coconut oil for my face or vitamin E oil at night time. Under my armpits, I use a little bit of baking soda. There's so many ingredients lurking in your kitchen that you could put all over your body. This might seem extreme, but even if you just replace one little bottle that is filled with different toxic ingredients with one thing, so like coconut oil or shea butter as a kind of body moisturizer, you've done a really good thing, and you've pared down your beauty regime by probably about 20 ingredients in just one hit. If you want to find out more about that, I have written a book all about it with all my favorite homemade recipes for makeup, even mascara, shower gels, deodorant. It's called Freedom Face, and you can get it from a few different places, but I'll link below if you want to find out more about that. Okay, number 7. Oh, do you know the thing that they will be digging up in archaeological digs in thousands of years, and it's still going to be there, and they're going to shake their heads at each other, and they're going to think, what were our ancestors doing wrapping their food in this disgusting thing? Plastic wrap, or as they call it in the UK, cling film, or as they call it in New Zealand, glad wrap. You know that like that kind of see-through thing that you kind of wrap sandwiches in? I mean, they're going to be digging this stuff up forever. Our great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren will think we were nutso. Using up the earth's precious resources to put around our sandwiches? Seriously. If you're looking to replace your glad wrap or your cling film or your plastic wrap or Sorel wrap, I think. Saran wrap, is it called in Australia maybe? I don't know. Just use mason jars, or you can even get aluminium tin things that you can take out and about, but we mostly just use mason jars. We put all of our leftovers in mason jars, and our fridge is filled with mason jars. They're really quite sturdy, so we take them around with us for picnics, and we've never had a smash. So yeah, that's number 7. So number 8, this one isn't going to change the world in itself, right? But it's something that I have just discovered and have actioned, and that is that, did you know there is plastic in tea bags? Oh, that is so wrong, isn't it? Who the heck decided that was a good idea to put plastic in your tea bag? So recently I found one of those little things in an op shop, and we've been making tea using that, and it's been a winner because the tea is nice and strong. It's actually more delicious than tea bags. 2, the tea leaves come with no plastic packaging, whereas our tea bags come in a plastic packaging. So that's a secondary winner. And 3rd, I'm not pouring hot water on plastic and drinking it. So yeah, do you do that already? It's such a simple one, but it's also kind of symbolic, I think. Let's just take a really good conscious look at all the things where there's no need for single-use plastic, and just let the producers of these things know that we don't freaking want plastic. I'm going to be doing a video all about this next week, and this is about buying secondhand. We get everything from secondhand stores or eBay. We have a list on the go of things that we think we need, and we just keep our eyes peeled, and over the coming months we'll find it. It takes a lot of patience, but the universe smiles on you when you make a decision not to buy new stuff, I reckon. Okay, number 10, green up your menstrual products. So I am a massive fan of my moon cup. This symbolizes my moon cup because I actually don't want to show you my moon cup because it's kind of old and kind of looks a little gross by now. But I'm a big fan of it. I've used it for about 10 years. I love that it has put me in touch with my menstruation. I love that there's absolutely no waste from it. There's no little plastic, there's no packaging. It goes straight into the earth. In fact, I collect it and I put it on my flowers, my blood. I really highly recommend a menstrual cup to you. I absolutely recognise they're not for everyone. You can also make your own reusable sanitary pads, and you can buy packaging free sanitary products, and I really recommend that you look into that avenue if you haven't already. So I have an extra, and this extra is because it's something I don't actually do but I really want to do, and that is I am ready to move on to reusable toilet paper. Like, it's just a no-brainer to me that you just have a whole bunch of rags and you'd use those instead of toilet paper, and then you just wash them, you put them back by the loo. It doesn't seem like a problem to me. It just seems like natural and, you know, sure, let's do it. However, I know that people think that is quite extreme, and somebody very important in my life thinks that that is quite extreme, and that is my husband, Tim. Tim isn't up for it. He kind of sees it as a sort of frontier that once we cross that, we're kind of unrecoverable or something. And the thing is, I really have to respect his opinion on this because he does our laundry. I think we're just gonna have to stay with the recycled toilet paper rather than the reusable poo rags. That's it from me. I'd love to hear from you. What are your top tips for simple living? Don't forget to head over to Mama Lena's channel and meet Emma. She is a pure diamond. I'll be linking below so you can check her out. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. If you want more, please do join my Patreon page where I put out quite a lot of little random videos and posts and extra resources and also live streams. Much love to you and stay radical.